Adeife. I think Adeife Adeoye. Yes. She refused to sponsor or to pay for the wedding venue. Let's not even act like we are saints. We're not. People are so centered on stay away from negative energy, leave friends that are stressing you. Yes, like you're the one picking up toxicity. I'm not saying some point I did something wrong, I'm bad, I know I'm walking away from toxic relationships that are headed to nowhere, walking away from toxic marriage, safeguard your space, set boundaries. Who is a whole lot. Oh my goodness, I can go on and on. I apologize that I made you feel that way. I apologize that I acted so. Hey guys, good morning, happy weekend. I am just filled with excitement today. I need to put on my mic ASAP. Hey guys, how are you all doing? It's been a long time. Let's have a quick chat. I've had a lot in my mind of recent. I'm breaking up so much of recent. How are you guys doing? Like, I don't think I've been speaking to you all for the longest time. I've been uploading videos I shot since like a month ago. But thank God, that's the importance of having, lots of videos in your drafts. You can always put them up, okay? I fixed my lashes myself. Like, this should be the 100th times you guys are hearing it on this channel, because something that used to be such a big deal for me, I just did it seamlessly. Like this morning, I realized that one of you just went off, and I was like, okay, 2 seconds is there. I know. I'm just over exaggerating the whole stuff, but it used to be a big deal for me. And as someone who is absolutely in love with lashes, my lash tech, if I were you right now, I should be praying. Like, you've not seen me in 2 months and you're not bothered. Oh my goodness, you guys, I want to do a no makeup look. How do I even look? Can I shoot like this? Sweet fun. Oh God, hold on. Be serious, please. You all, let me be serious, okay? I just want to cover my spots. It's annoying. I don't think I want to put more foundation. Okay, let's get into the business of the day. I need to use my mirror here. You all, I learned this hack, like very simple hack. You can use your eye pencil to conceal your nose. I've not blended this out, but it gives you more definition, and it's very good when you do not have a lot of time. All those days you need a quick, easy makeup. It comes in handy. Okay. Of recent, I've been saying avoid toxic people, avoid people with negative energy, all of that. And I was like, okay, maybe we should just talk about it and be brutally honest, with ourselves, because there are lots of motivational speakers out there. And okay, you all, speaking of toxicity, should we actually be honest? Like, because I believe sometimes the problem isn't about them. Sometimes the problem is you. While you're avoiding negative people, toxic people, have you taken a moment to ask yourself, what if I'm the toxic person? Like, what if I'm always the person blaming others at every point in time, and I never take accountability of anything? Like, what if you are your own toxic person? Like, you basically exclude yourself from anything that has to do with blames. You never take a pause to reevaluate your attitude. And I mean it. What if you're the toxic person, like the one that never takes a pause to check her own reflection? You're always consistently pointing fingers at people, excluding yourself. Like, you never literally see yourself as someone who is capable of hurting anybody. You are always the victim in every case scenario, every use case. You are the victim. Have you just taken a moment to ask yourself, what if you're the toxic one? Yeah. Because a lot of avoiding negative energy, avoid toxic people, avoid people that stress you. What if you're the villain in another person's story and you're actually literally the toxic one in someone else's story? Because you guys, one thing I've realized about toxicity is that when you're being toxic, toxic people actually know, like they are full aware of the toxicity they are creating at that point in time. They understand this. It's not a shocker. Okay, they have in-depth understanding far more than you do. All right, and they're always the first people to say, okay, I'm using this. They're always the first set of people to say, oh God, I avoided that person because she's just so toxic. As we're speaking of toxicity, I'm not even sure that I introduced myself in this video. Wait, it's not, I don't need to laugh about it. Let's just pretend like I've not been speaking, like you're starting this video right away. Hey guys, what's up? It's your girl Helen Nello. It didn't flow well. Relax. This toxic behavior, I must put it to an end today, starting from me. I need to make an intro, right, when filming a video for my audience. Let's go again. Hey guys, what's up? Good morning. It's your girl Helen Nello right on your screen, and in this channel we do lots of things. YouTube strategy for beginners, we create content on skincare, weight loss, because I'm currently on that journey, and we share brutally honest conversation like the one we're having right now. Okay, it's a safe zone right here, so just join the premium community, click on the sub button and you're welcome. Hey, and for my OGs, you guys are the real MVP. Anyways, let's get into our video. We've eliminated one toxic behavior now, so that means that before we start every video we just need to make an intro. You get that? Okay, let's get serious. I'm back. TikTok is teaching me crazy music on my head. Like, how would I be singing I'm back, Malia, dun 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 dun. Sound. But I just love the POVs that they put in such music. POV coming back from maybe after glowing after a menstrual cramp or something. You see the person is really glowing and they'll be like, I'm back. Like right now, people are so centered on stay away from negative energy, leave friends that are stressing you, stay far from negativity, walk away from toxic relationships that are headed to nowhere, walk away from toxic marriage, safeguard your space, set boundaries. Ooh, is a whole lot. Oh my goodness, I can go on and on and on. But not one person, or sometimes people really take a pause to reevaluate their attitude. Are you actually attracting negative energy? Have you for once asked yourself, maybe, just maybe, the problem is you? I mean, the negative energy is actually you. Like, you're literally that negative person. What if the things you don't wish for people to bring towards you is actually within you? Like that fake friend, you say, beware of fake friends. What if you're the fake friend? Yes, like you're the one who actually hates to see your friend go above the imaginary limits you have set for them in your head. Like, I saw a post somewhere, someone wrote that people actually want you to love yourself, but the moment you actually start loving yourself, everything changes. Like, people are wishing you well, and the moment you start doing well, things changes. Like, there is competition, there is jealousy, there is just a whole lot of things. What if you're the toxic person? Like, just take a moment. I'm tired of saying like, but take a moment. So I watched a video on TikTok, right, where this lady was narrating how a friend of hers was planning her wedding, and this friend of hers called her to let her know that she would be the one to sponsor their wedding venue. Like, yes, the wedding venue, to pay for the wedding venue. So let's just differentiate these friends, right? We have the friend who is narrating the story, and we have the friend who is actually wedding. That's the wedding friend. That works. A, the narrator. B, the wedding friend. And they're both friends, right? And this narrator friend was like, wait, I can support your wedding in terms of buying a shwebi, even planning a surprise bridal shower, doing like all of the vibes, the positive energy that comes with planning a wedding, right? But you expecting me to pay the sum of 5 million naira for your wedding venue? Oh my goodness, I don't know what you think I am, but I don't have this money. And she went ahead, that's the narrator friend, went ahead to explain that she's someone who is really content with herself and she works really hard. The whole point is that she does not have this money for this purpose, right? And then the wedding friend stopped talking to her, blocked her because she refused to sponsor the venue for the wedding, or she refused to make payments for that. You guys, so this narrator friend went ahead to explain that she's someone that is very content. She cuts her coat according to her size, and that of course for whatever luxury that she has owned is as a result of denial. Like she denies herself certain things to actually buy other things. It's just like delayed gratification. Everyone understands that, right? But that she's not happy that the friend cut her out because she refused to sponsor or to pay for the wedding venue. Narrator friend went ahead to explain that if she had the money, this wouldn't have even been an issue, you know. But the friend calling her and threatening her that if she doesn't pay, she would block her. It was like, wait, is something wrong with her, or is something wrong with this wedding friend? And the funny thing is that she actually did block her, like, just because she refused to pay for that. But then that's all the information I've got. I don't know, I don't have more context to that story apart from all that I've told you guys right now. Yeah, so imagine this wedding friend going online to type, beware of fake friends, beware of toxic friends, beware of people who are not there to support you, beware. Imagine that, right? There are 101 videos online, right, telling you how to block negative energy and fake friends, you know, and set your boundaries and all that. But then, do you actually take a moment to ask yourself, what if you need to save yourself from you? What if you should actually be saving yourself from yourself? You know, sometimes I just think that it's important that people pause and reflect, reevaluate. Are there ways you could have done things better? I don't think there should be someone who is always a victim in every story. It should not always be you. Because there are times that we're not trees, we're human. We're human and we can behave the way typical humans would do. We resent certain things, you know. We can build up resentment, you know, you want to revenge, that kind of stuff. All those things is typical of human behavior, right? But when you now make your story always look like you're the victim, I don't support that, because we know that no one can be 100% innocent in so many stories and in so many cases, right? There could be a trigger, but you're never always 100% innocent. You can tell when you're being difficult, right? And it's very good you ask yourself such questions. Are you a difficult person? Are you always dismissive? Do you always, you know, never take accountability of things? Are you always the victim? All of these things, you guys, like, are you always in constant competition with people who don't even know about your existence? Are you angry with strangers online for nothing, just for showing up for themselves? Are you angry that someone is posting their happiness online? Are you angry that someone is successful and you term it as doing too much? Are you just bitter? You get my point, right? Exactly. Just ask yourself. I couldn't reach my pillow. It's a throw pillow. Sometimes just ask yourself Sometimes ask yourself all of these questions, because we're not saints. Sometimes you watch certain videos online and you cringe. It happens to everybody. Because there are a lot of things online. You can just be scrolling peacefully and you see something that makes you cringe. Yeah. But then do I go to the extent of dropping a negative comment that attacks the person's personality? Do you get my point? So there are just some certain things that you actually may be doing on a daily basis, but you don't know they are toxic. All right? And I understand that it's very difficult to, you know, start unlearning some of these behaviors. But that self-awareness of coming to the realization that you actually shouldn't be angry about things when don't make sense, that kind of stuff. Or you're angry about some certain things but you're going about it the right way, or you're intentionally unlearning toxic behavior, right? You're unlearning jealousy, you're unlearning competition, that silent voice that is there for you to always compete with your friends is crazy. First of all, admit, understand, self-awareness, be alert that this is a problem and you need to tackle it, and tackle it fast, because I believe that we're approaching that age where you need to like seriously focus on your life. And for you to get to that point of absolute focus, right, there's some behaviors that should be completely eliminated. There's some behaviors you should start now to unlearn. I'm just being very honest with you. Like, it's a brutally honest conversation, a chit chat. My girlies, you guys know. You can't be angry at everybody all the time. You cannot always be angry. For what? You can't be quarreling with all your friends. You can't be quarreling with everybody. You are not always the person. You're always the person that has complaints in every situation. Reevaluate yourself. You're always the person who people are offending. You're always the person that, like, just sometimes, you know, you pause and think and reevaluate again. Like, you've hurt people, you've said things you shouldn't have said, you've disrespected people, you've disrespected boundaries, and you call it, I'm just being real. Let's not even act like we are saints. We're not. We're humans. We have flaws. We can always misbehave at some points, right? But then we can always have a deep self-reflection and do better. All right. Sometimes you're the one who is actually repelling good people from your life, and you say, they are not meant to be there. If they were meant to be there, it would have. Who told you? Sometimes we are actually the storm that ruins good things. Okay, have you ever sat down to ask yourself, can I just judge myself today and not judge others? Like, you take out time to criticize yourself, judge yourself. You've been rude, you have done something really bad, you've not apologized, like you've really offended people and you never thought it wise to apologize. I just feel like sometimes being right is very, very overrated. Like, very, very overrated. Everybody wants to be right. Nobody wants to admit that, okay, at some point I did something wrong, I'm bad, I know I'm hot, I'm this, right? And funny enough, there are others that when they want to apologize, they say, I apologize that I made you feel that way. I apologize that I acted so and so and it made you feel very bad, and I sincerely. I saw a random post on TikTok where this popular lady Adeife, I think Adeife Adeoye, yes, she lost, I think she lost some money or something like that. Yeah, that story was just online at some point, I think 2-3 weeks ago, and there were some people who were actually happy about it online. Like, why would you be wishing the downfall of a girl who is 23-24 years old? Because you do not know what you were doing when you were that age. And that's just the truth. Like, people love to project their toxicity on other people. She made a post once a time where she wrote that I think it was a Twitter post, and then the comments, she went through the comments, and someone wrote that they can't wait to see her fall or to see her fail. Like, this is the toxicity I'm talking about. Why are you angry that a stranger is doing well for herself? You have an issue with that? I need to calm down. But why are you like that? Why are you angry? Why does your toxicity have to do with people who have absolute no business with you? They've never met you. They've not done anything wrong to you. They're just showing up for themselves online, and you feel the need to type such nonsense just because she's sharing certain things with you online. And she's even sharing value to you. And you're wishing her downfall. This is what toxicity does to you. It's jealousy. It comes in different shades. It's jealousy. You're angry at yourself. You're just bitter because you didn't know what you were doing at that age. Like, why are people not going through the same struggles I'm going through? Why are people just happy? Like, you're not happy that people are just happy. Okay, Helen, easy. Say it again, and I will always say it. Being right. Please forgive my brush. Being right is so overrated. But you see, being kind and being self-aware. You know, self-awareness, when you know that, see, I've acted out of character, out of how I should have acted, right? And I need to apologize for something. Like, Just being kind, being accountable, being emotionally available. It's just, you can't buy some of these things from the market though. It's something you can build. It does not take you 5 kobo to just be kind to people and eliminate jealousy and toxicity from your life. All right, so you guys, I think I should wrap up this video because I've been talking too much. So you guys, I will just wrap up, okay? To that friend who actually called you out for certain things, I think you shouldn't ghost them. To that mentor who is always advising you, don't think that they know too much and that's why they are always offering you advice. To that comments, that little comment that is there that's really hitting close to home, maybe you should sit on it for a while, right, before deleting it. Like, just take conscious effort to help you heal whatever it is, be it childhood trauma, be it upbringing, be it whatever. Just tell yourself, I am not my trauma, I am not my upbringing, I'm not whatever it is, regardless of how they're trying to shape me or how they have shaped me so far, right? I am now conscious and self-aware of who I am and who I want to be, and I'm taking charge completely of my life, right? I'm learning great behaviors and I'm unlearning evil and vicious ones. And when you're being brutally honest with yourself, you should also cut yourself some slack because you're human, right? People have actually trampled on you. They have cost you so much hurt, so much pain in the past, and you've also been patient. Some people who are supposed to apologize to you haven't done that, and you have waited patiently and it never came. There are just so many things that you on your own end have also waved out. So cut yourself some slack, okay? You've been hurt deeply, unfairly, and repeatedly. Try to also be patient with yourself, all right? And while you're doing that, have a deep self-reflection, evaluate yourself, be honest with yourself. Can't lie to yourself. Not at all. You've also done some damage. You've been the red flag in someone else's story, all right? That's okay. That doesn't make you a bad person. It just means that you're human, all right? So take some time and reflect. And I want to dare you today, rather than evaluating other people, I think you should evaluate yourself. Like, look deep within, okay? I'll just take a pause here. If you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up. All right, till next time, stay fabulous, besties.